if you keep restarting this like fitness journey every single week and like you keep falling off, I'm gonna tell you why. All right, I'm gonna keep this super simple, super to the point. Okay, it's really just about your identity, bro. Honestly, you don't identify as someone that is super fit, that wants to get lean, that wants to get shredded. You know, and I ain't even shredded yet, but I identify as an athlete. No lie. And my actions every day show that I'm an athlete, and you have to do the same thing. And it's super simple to do. Just identify as an athlete and do the things that an athlete would do. Don't try to go for the six pack, bro. Like, I get it, and I've dealt with the same thing. Like, that's like your golden goose is a six pack, and you're trying to get that. But honestly, you just have to identify as the person that has a six pack first. It sounds simple, but it is hard to do. You have to identify as the person that has a six pack first, and then the six pack will come. No cap. What does that look like every day? Eating habits, right? You have to get your sleep right. You have to get your steps in. You have to get your activity right. You have to train right. There's simple things to do, but you have to do them consistently. And an athlete doesn't sometimes not do it. Yeah, he might have like baked in rest days, but those are baked in and they're intentional. You have to do the same thing. You know what I mean? You have to do the things an athlete does. Stop trying to think like this is like a journey that like you can just like embark on and it's over. No, this is a lifelong thing, brother. You have to keep going. And you have to identify as an athlete. You can't think of it as a new program. No, you have to literally change who you are, brother. You have to change who you are. You have to change who you are. You have to be a whole different person. You have to be an athlete. And I can show you how for sure. It's easy. It's really easy. You could just chat GPT, what does an athlete do every day? And just do that. And you become an athlete. You won't be no fat athlete. You can't. Unless you try to be a fat athlete. Like, what are those ladies that be throwing the balls? They be super fat. But they be fit, though. They be super fat. A sumo wrestler, that's fat. You know what I mean? Big D lineman, that's fat. But everybody else, like, but they're intentionally fat. They eat like 5,000 calories per day. I'm rambling. But the reason you keep falling off is because you rely on motivation and not systems and not the process, right? You don't care enough, right? You don't care enough. That's why. That's why you keep falling off. You're relying on that motivation. You see that reel. You see that reel of that nigga jacked. You're like, oh, I'm gonna do the same thing. Okay, brother. Okay. And what you gonna do? You gonna eat healthy? Yo, you gonna go for a run? You gonna start working out? Fall off. I can see it a mile away, bruh. I can see it a mile away. You have to be systematic about this. You have to be a nerd about it. At least for a short period of time, right? And that short period of time might be 12, 18 months for you, bruh, if you're 30% body fat. But that's a short period of time compared to the rest of your life. You know what I mean? So you have to be a nerd about it. And then once you get to the abs, then once you get to 10% body fat, that's when you can coast. But you're still doing the same thing. You can't be a no retire athlete. You can't retire. And niggas be super fat, bruh. You only respect the retirees that are still fit. You know what I mean? I don't respect no athlete that fall off after he retired. Like, nah. You gotta stay up. Shout out Deion Sanders, bruh. Bruh still fit. You know what I mean? I can't see LeBron being fat after he retired. That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyways, I'm rambling. The big short of this video, if you got through this whole thing, the big short is stop relying on motivation, craft your identity as an athlete, and build systems to get you to your goal. if you want help with this, just like text me. I'll put my number under here, and I'll work for free. Like I ain't all the way there yet, so I need testimonials, and I'll work for free, bro. So just text me and I'll help you. Cause I didn't went from like 235 to where I am now, and you know what I'm saying? And I'm really that. You know what I mean? So I hope you, bro, if you need help for the free ball, I won't charge you, my guy. For the free ball, this is an offer, bro. This is an offer of a lifetime, dude. Hit my line.